He's an outstanding star. And then there's the guy. This guy's got to be big today.
It's been more than 25 years, but Jimmy Waite remembers the pressure. The pressure of representing Canada on the international stage, of playing for a World Junior gold medal in Moscow against the Soviet Union. He handled it well back then, making 38 saves in a 3-2 win, arguably the greatest single-game performance by a Canadian in World Junior history. But as the World Juniors have grown, so too has the pressure.
That's not easy to do. Also, perform at the highest level because you know the Russians and the Americans, the Sweden, they're all very strong. So and the parity is so high that anybody can win every year. And I think the pressure is much higher than it was back then because there's a lot more coverage, and so it's not easy for the kids. So that's why it's important to have people around them that's been around, that's been through those tournaments.
More than a quarter century after his heroics earned him top goaltender honors and a spot on the tournament all-star team, Waite has returned to Hockey Canada's program of excellence. He is in Calgary this weekend for the annual POE goaltending cap, taking to the ice with 19 of the top under-18 and under-20 goaltenders from across the country, teaching them not only technical nuances of the position, but mental skills as well.
Well, hockey is my life, and it was important for me to give back to the younger goalies too. I think with the experience I have, 20 years pro, international experiences I had, I think I can bring a lot to those kids, and that's something I always wanted to do after I was done playing.
A quick look at the goaltending camp reveals a roster of 1994, 1995, and 1996 birthdays. That means the oldest player at camp was born midway through Waite's 6th pro season, about 200 games into his 22-year, 863-game journey. To the latest generation of Canadian goaltenders, Waite is a fountain of information on what it takes to be successful as a pro and on the international stage.
I mean, it's always good, you know, when you got a goaltender that caliber, and like you said, he's won a World Junior before, so I think, you know, we can all learn a lot from him, and especially, you know, we're all trying out for the World Junior, so I think, you know, anything that he can teach us will definitely go a long way in the, you know, in the next year.
Well, I mean, him playing on you know, the international level is phenomenal because, you know, obviously we're trying out for the World Junior team. So having that experience from him, you know, he just kind of, you know, can tell us sort of what it takes to elevate your game for a short stint, which is what you need in the World Juniors.
As the game of hockey has evolved, so too has the goaltending position. Waite has made a career of adapting to the changing game, and it has allowed him to play for more than 2 decades.
That's the position that improved the most in hockey. The technique, back then we didn't have goalie coaches. We were left out on our own, and I think that's a big difference. The goalies are so good, so big nowadays, and with the technique, you know, the butterfly technique, and I think the guys are so much better than we were back then.
A longtime student of the game, Waite has now become the teacher, sharing his knowledge with tomorrow's Team Canada netminders. If any of them have had anywhere near the career Waite did, Canadian goaltending is in good hands.